Once upon a time, there was no life, just molecules interacting, bumping and fusing, combining and splitting, congesting and dissipating, concentrating and diluting. Mostly diluting. The tendency to dilute is the most universal law in physics. But no cells trying to do anything. By chance, a chemical interaction didn't dissipate. A chemical process that happened to work in ways that prevented its own dissipation. Maybe a chain reaction that made chain reaction seeds. When a seed broke, the chain reaction worked to reform itself, making more seeds. Molecules came and went in the process, but the way they worked on each other prevented their configuration from dissipating. Sort of like a square dance with people coming and going, but the dance pattern remaining. That first self-regenerative system was doing what you still do every day, trying to prevent yourself from dissipating. Molecules coming and going, but your form remaining intact. Chemistry actively preventing its own dissipation was the first self, the first trying, the first life from chemistry, effort from work, self from non-self, the first interpreter responding to its environment, a chemical configuration that did work, that works to keep it working in its workspace. Effort without consciousness or feeling, but still trying, struggling for its own existence. A long evolutionary time later, here we are, humans still trying to keep ourselves from dissipating, but with an elaborate toolkit including emotions and language and technology, which make us radically different from other selves. With language, we can conceive of any real or unreal threat or opportunity, which is both scary and the antidote to scary. We freak out, but we also come up with solutions and delusions, just like how we tell kids happy fantasies to calm them down. Some of our timeless fantasies are about timeless, effortless selfhood. The dream of happily, infinitely, ever after that lives in all of us. Many popular fantasies have a higher self, bearded or not, who will keep us from dying. We're torn between these fantasies and the practicalities of not dissipating. Some people have found a way to have both, living in the real world and comforting themselves with fictions. Others fight, clinging to the fantasies they insist are more real than reality. What will become of us? Individually, we each die, dissipating when our effort to prevent our own dissipation fails us. Collectively, luckily we don't know yet. It depends on whether we get better at soothing ourselves with fictions while keeping our eyes on the real physical world, which doesn't care whether we live or die and only tolerates so much delusion. Or if instead we pretend that the dream of happily ever after is more real than reality.